Welcome to Whiskey and Whiskers Podcast, Episode 2, version...
Fuck you.
We're your host, Chop.
Gator.
Chris.
Blake.
And this week, coming to you live from somewhere.
The garage.
Yeah, the garage. That place. Let's see what's in the box. Oh, yeah.
This week we have a plastic bottle. Y'all ready?
Kentucky Tavern.
This is called Kentucky Tavern Special Reserve.
Oh, I bet it's special.
That's a big plastic bottle too.
Y'all want to hear it pop?
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't sell these in the smaller bottles. They were on the very bottom shelf, and they were only the big bottles. But it was like $12 or something, so.
Yeah.
You ready for this pop? Y'all
Yep.
ready? Listen. Wait for it. Oh, yeah.
Wait, you can pop that one.
Is that
Had a little pop.
That's the strainer.
Is that like the whoever bought out Kentucky Deluxe?
I don't know. Did someone buy out Kentucky Deluxe? Because, this was right next to Kentucky Deluxe.
Oh, man. All right, pour them up. This week, we have some things to talk about. And I'm actually going to change it up on you guys.
Some things.
You motherfuckers. We're all back in the garage this week. All of us.
Oh, yeah. Kim, I think Whiskey and Whiskers has established itself as a
Reputable news source.
reputable news source and a real staple in today's climate, you know, for when you want breaking news, and I feel like people trust us. And it's our responsibility to go ahead and claim victory against coronavirus, right?
Yeah.
I mean, can we officially say we've defeated it?
It's done.
So we're out of Texas.
We got them.
We got them. We're out of Texas. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished.
High five.
Today, what am I trying to say here? The rules, the sanctions have loosened, so people can go back outside. It's today's first day, but supposedly restaurants are back open again, parks, stuff like that. I don't know if titty bars are open yet, but I'll look into that tomorrow.
There's restrictions and stuff, but it's open.
Yeah, but fuck them. I mean, that's just all. That's the liberals. Those are the libs. You know what I mean?
Libtards.
I can say we've officially done it. You know, of course, a lot of people are thanking doctors and nurses and you know, the essential workers and stuff. But I really wanted to take this time to really say thank you to me
And the other heroes of the...
for doing my
so
part. I mean, the doctors and surgeons and essential workers were doing stuff, fire department and shit. But, you know, I sat around and beat off vigorously.
That's why you're so ripped right now, bro.
Slept in late. I was really pulling my own weight, if you know what I mean. Like, pulling it a lot.
Stayed in bed.
And it's not that heavy, so you got to pull it a lot.
So, you know, that's how I did my part.
You know, there's been stories going around, and, you know, I'm not trying to toot your horn any more than...
I did?
He's already been tuning it, yeah.
I've even heard that you had your doors locked.
What?
Yeah, that's what I hear.
No, that's a lie.
Okay.
Well, what did you guys do to cure coronavirus?
You mean the doors to his bunker or the doors to his house? Because the doors to his bunker were locked for sure. He was in the bunker.
Beaten off.
Yeah.
Let's take a shot, and then we'll talk about what we did to cure the coronavirus.
All right, we'll take a shot of this Kentucky Tavern.
Oh, boy.
All right, here's the mission accomplished.
Cheers, boys. To a job well done.
Oh.
Not as bad as I thought.
Huh. It's got something weird on the tail end. We'll get to that later.
That's the flies.
All right, so, you know, I did my part to help cure coronavirus. What did you guys do to cure coronavirus?
Chris?
What?
What'd you do to cure coronavirus? What was your strategy?
Oh, I also I did a lot of takeout orders from Pluckers and ate chicken wings at home instead of at Pluckers where I could get cold beers.
That's where I was going to go. I stimulated the economy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah?
Hey,
That's what heroes do.
That's what heroes do. Absolutely.
Lots of Taco Bell, man. I kept that business alive, bro.
Hell yeah.
Kept me alive, too. You know what I'm saying?
I braved hazard areas such as Walmart and Lowe's. just to stimulate the economy and do my part.
Yeah.
That's very courageous of you.
I'm doing my part.
So, I mean, I don't mean to belittle your guys', input or whatever, but I feel like I've been putting in some extra work.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, there's been a lot. There's a lot to cover. Let's see, I fought a horde of demons coming from hell. On Mars, even.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and
You
then
did go out of your way.
Yeah, and then after that, I fought an evil power corporation and escaped Midgar, so that was something else. That one took a little bit of time.
Is that by Mars?
Close, kinda.
Okay. Yeah.
It's actually, yeah. It's too long of a story. We'll get there eventually.
Yeah. I should figured.
Let's see, what else did I do?
Away.
Yeah, man,
Far away.
I battled some of the enemies of Runeterra.
Oh, they're rough, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's a rough hood.
It's unforgiving for sure.
Remember we got that barbecue pit there that one time?
So you were truly a soldier on the front line. I mean,
Yeah.
these hypothetical, like metaphorical soldiers and doctors and nurses and shit. I mean, they dealt with some shit, but they're not really soldiering like you are.
At least they know what they're up against, right? It's a virus,
Going to Mars and battling demons with chainsaws. I mean, that's a little bit more of a soldier. I'm just saying.
Yeah. It's an eternal lifestyle, so to speak. Also turned over a new leaf and planted a bunch of plants and trees and made some new friends and created a town. So that was, that was a thing too.
Is that in real life or in a video game? Because you can do a lot of stuff in a video game.
Man, you shut your bitch mouth.
What are the names of the game?
Because now I don't know what you're talking about, reality or...
Chop.
All right, so
I salute you. You're a hero too.
Is it bro check out my garden or bro check out my virtual garden?
On the Sim City
I'm offended,
crossover.
Chris. How could you ask me that? No, so in reality, I played Doom Eternal, I played Final Fantasy VII, I played Animal Crossing New Leaf, and I played League of Legends. So I'm the true hero. I didn't leave my room for like 7 weeks or something.
Because that's what heroes do.
Yeah.
I'm going to write that down as the episode, as a potential episode title.
That's what heroes do?
You know who's not heroes? Is the assholes that went and bought up all the Nintendo Switches and sold them for double the price online.
Yeah, they're cocksuckers for sure.
Yeah.
So I do want to say we've been going about this fucking whole program that we're doing all wrong. We're fucking up right now.
Speak for yourself.
We've been playing the slow con, right? Where we're trying to get new listeners and get affiliations and stuff like that. And we're
put out like
growing our brand and
put out good content and try to be creative and really put effort into our posts
and be original and all of these factors that grow into this influencer idea that these people have. And really, this kid, he figured the shit out in like 4 days.
You figured out the algorithm?
Yeah. So this kid has been posting videos called "I punch myself in the balls every day until I'm famous," and by like day 4, he had like 30,000 views on this video. So what the fuck are we doing?
Dude.
So at what point? My first question. There's multiple questions here. At what point are you famous enough to stop punching yourself in the balls?
That was my first question.
Because at that point, your content has run out and your viewership is going to tank.
I think that's like your championship. You know what I mean? Like you hold that title for so long, and then you're just gonna fucking fade one day. You know,
we've seen this before. There was once
a show called Jackass.
Yeah, Yeah, Johnny Knoxville, bro, and Steve-O, they punched themselves into the balls until they were famous.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Okay, well, then let's shift gears. I'll just start punching you in the balls until we get famous.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we got to change it up a little bit.
Well, I really want to be famous, but I don't know, man.
That way, 2 people get famous, right?
It doesn't seem sustainable.
Yeah, it's really short-sighted. Eventually, he's going to have to switch to something. But, like, he set the bar pretty high.
Yeah, really. I mean, where do you go from there? Like,
kick me in the junk.
How hard is he hitting himself? I mean, is this like real deal?
So I watched.
That kid's gonna be fucked up when he gets older. You know that, right? Like he's already got like a complex about wanting to be seen by people.
Yeah.
Fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
And then also he's punching himself in the balls and apparently enjoys it enough to at least keep doing it.
Yeah. I mean, so I think he only did it for 4 days, as far as I'm aware, because when I saw it, I saw the day 4 video, and then it'd been like 3 days since he had posted.
Oh, so
shut
the
him
question's
down,
answered.
dude.
He got 60,000 views. He's famous. He didn't know to punch
shut him
himself in the
down.
balls.
So check this out,
Yeah.
though, Blake. Where you're going with this is basically the same way that Fail Army got started, right? Like, they basically were like, no, let's just post videos of other people hitting themselves in the balls.
That's smart.
You know what I'm saying? So it's already been thought of in the reverse.
You don't want to be the
out
out my balls guy. You want to be the network producer that puts out my balls in the air.
Okay,
Exactly.
guys. You know, if you want to just listen to the show, that's great. If you want to send us money, by all
better.
means, do that. But you can also support us for free by sending us videos of you getting hit in the balls.
punching yourself
Yeah.
in the balls. Yeah.
And you know,
This will be aired on primetime TV.
you're a lot cooler that way. That's what's really going to get you famous. You know, you can leverage our platform to get famous, and you know, you're definitely going to pick up chicks. You're definitely going to make millions of dollars. Yeah, just send us those videos.
It works.
For sure.
We have a lot of success stories. I mean, our portfolio is huge. You can see the results. We graph most of our results and collect our data in a giant server database that's stored in the cloud.
And it's very, very complex and intricate.
You guys
you
wouldn't
wouldn't understand.
Yeah, really smart people work on it. It's great data. It's great stuff. You should check it out.
The best data, really.
The data is not any better than that in the world. It's world class data. At that point, it's special. It's special data, and we got to take care of it. We got to. I don't know. What do we got to do, guys?
Sell the fuck out of other people punch themselves in the balls.
Just yeah, come on, guys.
So, speaking of people, punching themselves in the balls, did you see that ICP canceled the fucking gathering of the Juggalos?
Because
a
that's
lot
what,
of
hero-
missed
because
TV
that's what heroes do,
opportunity there.
right?
Yeah, that's what heroes do.
There's a lot of lost content there.
Dude, I don't. What the fuck? Okay.
That's a mistake they made years ago, dude. If they
So-
had not called it gathering, then it wouldn't be an issue.
So, say hypothetically, you're a fat, trashy, white girl with like cut off jeans where you can see your vagina and like your stomach rolls over your belt buckle or whatever the fuck.
Hey, don't talk about me when I was a teenager, okay?
And you're out there and you're smoking meth and getting railed by people with clown makeup on. And then someone goes, "Hey, COVID," and you go, "Oh no, gentlemen, we're gonna have to go home and do this because we need to stay away from this gathering."
Yeah.
Like that's where they draw the line. That's where, Well, guys, we got to start being more responsible and focused.
They should just made everybody wear masks, man. Clown masks. That'll work.
Man. There's just so much to deal with, to unpack in this in this situation. All right, so
They could quarantine on Juggalo Island.
yeah,
Y'all know Juggalo Island, right?
I thought that was Detroit.
No, man. Juggalo Island's a real place. There's a song about it.
pretty sure it's off the coast of Alabama, but I'm not 100% sure.
It's beautiful,
Somebody might
too,
fact
man.
check me there.
It's beautiful.
There's just folding chairs and smashed tables everywhere.
Yeah, red cups. Lots of red cups. That's what all the food and beverages are served in.
Empty 2-liter bottles of Faygo.
There you go.
Did you ever see what's that movie with the stacks, all 80s themed, Ready Player One?
Okay.
The stacks where they have like RVs stacked on top of each other that are like skyscrapers. That's what the island looks like.
It's like a classy trailer park. You got skyscraper trailers.
Those are the hotels.
Dude.
People don't live. They just stay there.
Dude, I have seen double high trailers in Texas.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. It was probably a juggalo that lived there, if we're being completely honest.
Nope.
It's Juggalo technology, man. It's
Nope.
tough.
The landscaping was perfect. It was a really nice place.
Yeah, I
And
just
the fact
imagine
that it was a
anarchy.
bunch of
Like
trailers stacked on top of each other.
someone had a nice golf cart when they got there, but now it's fucked and all the wheels are gone. And
It's been rolled 18 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was a nice RV, but like now one of the walls is like had a car crashed
There's
into it.
That would
clown
be-
paint and throw up all over the inside of it.
I don't think that's how
Condoms.
it works. I don't think nice shit shows up
Red
to juggalo
cups.
conventions ever. Right? Like that would be a pretty far fall from grace, is all I'm saying. Like to go from a point where you could buy like a nice RV and like tow a golf cart behind it and like show up to the juggalo convention to being a juggalo is pretty fucking like that's a far drop.
He's like, "Oh yeah, my name's my name's Charles. I go by Chuck. I'm the area manager for the entire Northeast. I sell office supplies to churches, and on my free time, I like to smoke meth,
Yeah.
and smash through tables.
Yeah.
Wearing clown paint.
And hit my friends on the head with filled whiskey bottles. Yeah, that's... Dude, like, okay. Can we establish, where do juggalos fall on a societal level? Like...
Okay. How about this?
No.
You have to... here's where I'm thinking we start, right? Like, you don't want to start them, like... They're just underneath, like, McDonald's workers, but they're just somewhere relative to homeless people. I don't know if they're better for society or worse for society than homeless people. Because, sometimes homeless people provide a service. They come and smear shit all over your windshield or something.
What about, like... All right, compared to, like, actual clowns.
Way worse for for society, for sure.
Actual clowns or juggalos?
Juggalos.
Okay. What about compared to...
Actual clowns, realistically, actual clowns are just, like, neutral. It will take a little bit off because they scare people. But
Only because of the movies and juggalos.
But, like, they don't make any money. Like, real clowns don't make any money, and they don't, like, do stuff. They're just kind of neutral.
No, but there was a time when they did. They thrived. But juggalos came along with their juggalogic and just fucked it all up, dude. Like,
Dude, there was a time the juggalos thrived. That's why this is a fucking thing 20 years later.
What about compared to, like, David Blaine?
oh, man. Chris Angel.
No, way worse than those guys. I mean, we're talking backyard wrestling.
Then Chris
dude.
Angel?
We're talking...
That guy's demonic, bro.
We're talking...
We got to get straight on this shit,
like
dude.
VHS tape recorders on your shoulder and, jumping off of roofs and shit.
It's harmless, bro.
All right, what about, like...
And they do damage. They just do damage. Like, what if you own the Motel 8 right by the Juggalette Village in your city or whatever?
I don't think...
You're fucked.
I'd
You're
sell
like, God
that bitch.
damn it.
Motel 8 is a Juggalette Village. I don't care what you say. What about, like, okay, compared to, like, legitimate... Not legitimate. That's the wrong word. Like, intense drug dealers. Like, from the hood, move kilos below.
They're probably not as bad for society as them, but again, at least those guys are providing a service.
They're
I mean,
businessmen.
Juggalos provide
Entrepreneurs.
entertainment, so...
They at least account for some memes.
Yeah. I feel like they contribute something. It may not be tangible.
Yeah, we're about to have a bunch of Juggalos pissed off at us.
Yeah.
Are there still a bunch of Juggalos? Is that even a thing anymore?
Apparently, they still have a gathering that's been canceled.
Yeah, what if they were just like...
Dude, I haven't thought about juggalos
What if they were just
since, like,
front now?
1990.
Yeah, what if they're like the house party's canceled?
Yeah, like... And it became national news. They're like, oh, yes, people think that we're still having, like, this big-ass gathering. But in reality, they're like, hey, guys, nobody showed up. Nobody has any money to buy Faygo. So, my mom said we can't have the party this year.
Oh, man. All right.
Maybe it's just a setup for next year.
Oh, next year's going to be wild.
Yeah, dude.
We're already in trouble.
Juggalette titties everywhere.
Oh, my God. I can't wait.
We're already in trouble with the Juggalos, so let's go ahead and take it off the rails. Where do they stand compared to, like, Kim Jong-un?
Well, Kim Jong-un is dead.
Is he standing?
Maybe.
I was going to say.
Yeah, dude.
Kim Jong-un is Schrodinger's cat right now. That's what we know.
Yeah. Actually, I did see on Reddit today that apparently Kim Jong-un made his first public appearance in, like, 20 days or something like that.
Was he standing up?
I don't know. That's all I know. I didn't look into it any further than that because I don't care that much.
You ever see Weekend at Bernie's?
Yeah.
They got him propped up.
Joe Biden's helping him stand up.
They got a fucking broom shoved right up his ass so that they can walk him around like a puppet.
Fuck.
Yeah, Kim Jong-un is dead. That's the theory that I want to go with. Kim Jong-un has a broom shoved up his ass.
Huh.
And there's a general with like 100 like medals hanging off both shoulders. That's
For all the
just,
slaves he's killed.
that's just wiggling the broom to make Kim Jong-un's like chicken neck jiggle,
So it is unfortunate because I would like to take that bet, but unfortunately the online bookies are not taking bets on whether Kim Jong-un is alive or not.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Did Kim Jong-un put the fear in them?
How could he? He's dead.
Yeah, what the fuck? Like, what are they going to do? Nuke us? They don't even have a missile program.
He came to them in their dreams.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I think North Korea is a bunch of pussies. I think if they had nukes, they'd shoot them at us. I'd say do it. Do it.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
tried to shoot things at us, and they never went anywhere.
Yeah, they shoot blanks.
It's like a pissed off 1-year-old coming at you. You know, you're just like, stop, dude. I'll pick you up and throw you across the room.
This is why I didn't care enough to like read the articles or anything. I've seen a few of the headlines, but
Maybe Kim Jong-dos is going to be more intense, though.
He's going to be the pissed off son.
Yeah.
He's like a cyborg now. What if that's what happened?
He's a Terminator now? Oh, no.
They gave him like cyborg surgery.
Dude, he's going to be the pissed off son of a pissed off son of a pissed off son of a pissed off son.
Yeah.
Did Kim Jong-un have coronavirus? What are the bets on that?
Oh, man.
Nah.
I don't think so. I think he was really, really fat and smoked a lot and
Hey, I don't like your judgment here.
and had a history of
Sound a
heart
little
problems.
judgy.
Yeah, I think he ate like red meat every meal. So he had like gout and stuff. He was like, he's not a healthy guy.
I'm
I'm
personally
fucking
attacked.
changing my opinion about Kim Jong-un. He's starting to sound like a pretty cool motherfucker.
It's really good red meat, man.
He also has the world's largest collection of cognac. Wait, maybe I misjudged this guy.
I mean,
He's really close with Dennis Rodman, too.
I was going to say,
Oh,
no, I mean, I can get down on some weird shit, man. I'm all right with that. I think I could hang out with Kim Jong-un and Dennis Rodman.
Rodman's some
I mean,
weird
not
shit.
now, obviously, but
Dennis Rodman's into some weird shit.
yeah.
I think he wrote a book called I Broke My Dick 3 Times.
his plans are canceled because of the Juggalo conventions.
Yeah, he was going for 4 times, but he couldn't get it until they closed the convention down.
Dude, that's no shit. Not Kim Jong-un.
Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman is like OG Juggalo.
Yeah, dude. They saw him, and it was like Zardoz. They're like, fuck. We gotta be like him.
So can we take official bets? Is Kim Jong-un dead?
I'm gonna say no. He probably had a heart attack because he's fat and shitty.
Yeah.
And he's got a little dick. I don't know that, but I mean, you look at him. Clearly, he does, right?
Yeah, you can just see it, dude.
I'm pretty sure he's gay. I don't know what that matters. I think that would upset him if he heard that. So I'm gonna proliferate that.
He listens to the podcast. I mean, he's messaged.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, he does listen to the podcast.
He also looks like Winnie the Pooh.
Wait, no, that's China.
Oh yeah, you're right. Damn
Yeah,
it.
that's China.
Shit. Fuck that one up. Damn it. Sorry, guys. I'm not on top of my world politics right now.
I'm going to go ahead and stick with I don't care.
Chinese politics. Drones, bro.
Yeah. Hold on. Before we get to the drones, though.
Okay.
Have you seen the waifu that is Kim Jong-un's sister?
No.
Dude, there's already, like, Rule 34 is already in effect for Kim Jong-un's sister.
Okay, hold on. Stop the presses. We gotta do some research in the name of science, because objective-based reasoning here.
So there's...
What's her name?
Kim Jong-un's sister.
Yeah.
Her name's Kim? That's cool.
It is Kim, because they go by their last name is their first name.
Oh, I'll still call her Kim.
But no, there's a thing where there's like this anime chick that had a piece of like toast hanging out of her mouth and she's running down the street, and then like right after all this shit popped up, there's a photo of Kim's sister, Kim. It was running down the street with a piece of bread in her mouth, and they fucking drew her as that character or whatever. And then there's also another one where it was before Kim Jong-un went under, and it's like Kim's sister like rubbing her tits on Kim Jong-un's head while he's like trying to launch the nuke button.
So that's weird. That's super weird, and I want to go down that rabbit hole. But I'm looking at Kim Jong. It's who is it?
It's like Kim Sung-il or something.
No, it was his fucking grandfather. Fucking jackwagon. Kim Yo Jong.
Yeah.
Duh. Dude, I'm gonna say she looks like Skeletor. This is a scary looking bitch, and they're saying that if he dies, she's gonna take over. Dude, she's gonna be the one that fucking like she'll figure out how to get the nukes going.
So you've seen Avatar, right? Like the Last Airbender. They have her and the Firebender Prince's sister. That's all crazy and fucked up. You know. They have like pictures of them next to each other, and they look exactly the same.
Yeah, dude, that chick looks scary.
Scary as fuck. Yeah.
Dude, there ain't no way North Korea puts a woman in charge before America does.
Unless she just kills her brother and everybody else that can argue with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, look at that bitch. Look how scary she looks.
It's her cheekbones, bro.
Yeah, she looks like Skeletor.
Yeah.
And she's super pale, and she has dead eyes.
So anyway, that's the thing now.
watch the world burn.
So yeah, Rule 34 on North Korea's first.
Oh, I mean,
female
I'll still. It's not going to be my proudest beat off, but
still be there.
yeah.
On principle.
Time is right.
It'll work.
All right, so
while it's hot.
back to the drones.
What's out of spite?
This is the finest hour for birds aren't real motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, yeah. They finally got some validity, some credence.
Yeah.
They've been validated.
So China's making bird drones that they're calling doves. Ugh, I'm sorry.
That look like birds,
Yeah. Only they're surveillance drones.
and they're just there to spy on people.
Yeah.
Do they like
Which,
land
you know.
and take pictures of you?
What the fuck, China? What the fuck?
Dude, I'm going to say this.
America's been at it for years. What the fuck, China? Catch up. I thought you guys were the leader of technology.
In 1994, there was
Your drones look like shit.
there was a Macaulay Culkin movie called Richie Rich,
Oh yeah, I remember that.
and it had a little golden bee drone that fucking flew around.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was in 1994.
Yeah.
They're behind.
All I'm saying is that you guys are behind the curve, China. Come on. What the fuck? I'm so...
What they need to figure out is how do you make a drone that never runs out of batteries?
So that's the issue. America had to fucking shut down the whole country so that they could change the battery in all the bird drones.
Oh yeah, that's why the Duracell stock went up. It's a fact. Look it up. I mean, I'm not making this shit up.
It's the same thing like with Y2K. Everything reset to 0. All the batteries went bad. They don't last forever.
All the milk went bad too. All in the same moment.
And there it goes.
This is real shit, guys. Look it up. You think I'm fucking lying? I'm not making this shit up. Come on.
Google it. It's all right
No,
there.
dude, like, for real, though, this has got to be the most vindicated moment that any conspiracy... Well, no. I guess maybe not. But one conspiracy theory, like, that's got to be, like...
For the bird people, the fucking birds aren't real people. This was a huge, like, what the fuck moment for everybody else. Because we're like, clearly these people are just, like... pants on head retarded, right? Like these people are just fucking
tinfoil
stupid.
hat motherfuckers.
And all of a sudden China has to fuck it up and do this thing where it's like where all of them all at the same time scream out in unison and go, see, we told you, and we're like, fuck China. Now we can't. Now we have no argument against them. And those are whack ass drones, by the way.
They don't even look like real birds.
That shit wouldn't fly here, so to speak. Because we'd shoot the fuck out of this stuff.
Yeah. They're called dove. There's a dove season, you fucking idiots.
That's why we don't have drone deliveries yet, because there'd be too many fucking rednecks in the backyard with shotguns,
Hunting
fucking
for care
skeet
packages?
shooting for care packages. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's exactly the type of greasy shit I like to get into.
skeet shooting for prizes.
Could you imagine shooting stuff out of the air and like getting it? You're like,
damn, it's a
PS4. Yeah. Fuck
yeah.
this guy.
Fuck this guy that was buying shit and marking up prices. I just shot his shit out of the air.
It's a pizza. It's a pizza. You gotta catch it. Don't let it tip over.
Yeah, you're eating your pizza and you get a BB. Oh, that hurt.
Oh. Quit using the buckshot.
Dude, no. Don't even talk about that.
Okay, so another conspiracy theory also got validity.
Some validity, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Man.
This is a bigger one, though. This is a kind of a big deal.
Is it, though?
Real big. Real big. Let's talk about how big it is. This is big.
This is like Peter North big. This is like...
This is like Lex Steele big, dude.
Hold on. If we're going to talk conspiracy theories, I need to be drunk. Let's pour up another shot.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
We're about to get hot and heavy here at Whiskey and Whiskers. We're talking...
Chop's like, if I don't like where this is
Big
going,
stuff.
I might as well not like where this is going more.
yeah, you're going to need to throw up when you're done with this conversation.
Ooh, poured that one a little heavy.
Good, it's fine.
I got a solution. Don't be a pussy. Oh, I see. Hand me that one. You take the one that's not filled.
Here.
I asked for the bigger one.
Do we want to talk about it, or do we want to do one more later? Yeah, we'll save it for later.
All right.
So the heavy
UFOs.
shit. Yeah, who you said it. Oh, man.
UFOs, alright, what the fuck? No, so is this the video that came out a while back where the pilots are flying and they see the shit and they're like, whoa, bro, is that an alien? The other one's like, yeah, bro, gnarly, right? And they're
Straight out of Independence Day, bro.
Yeah.
Let's draw a penis in the sky in the morning.
Yeah, exactly.
Welcome to Earth.
Obviously, you're into this since you memorized the transcript of it. But
Memorize?
yeah.
Memorize.
Hey, I like memorization. She has nice memory glands.
Kid, it's a titty joke.
You remember them.
All right, so
Get it?
these motherfuckers spotted a thing flying, and then they like scoped in on it and tracked it, and we're like, "Whoa, bro, it's fucking aliens, bro." And then the other bro was like, "Yeah, bro, it's fucking aliens. Keep your fucking camera on it." And then I think it ends.
And then everybody, and then it's the Air Force or the Navy or whoever the fuck they flew for. We're like, no, that's definitely not aliens. That's not what that is. And now they're coming out and being like, oh, it's a UFO.
Dude, I remember it was on the news and it was a big deal.
Is it even a story if they're just like, yeah, we don't know what this is?
There's a topic that we covered in maybe one of the first episodes or two that we ever aired that was about all the dudes on the Air Force base that guard the nukes. Were like got busted with like the biggest selling hallucinogenics fucking ring that's out there.
Oh, this is an interesting theory. So the pilot bros
We're on hallucinogens.
were on hallucinogens.
Yeah.
But how did they get it with a camera if they were the only ones seeing it?
They figured out how to do basically
Because one of their other bros that was on the ground drew a fucking dot on their camera.
Ah.
It's all CGI, bro.
Yeah.
Because
It's like the moon landing.
Because they knew they were tripping balls.
It's just alien technology they're using.
And
It's,
they were
it's nothing
fucking
sophisticated.
with each other.
I didn't know about the
I'm just saying, you got to be objective. That's all.
I didn't know about the dudes guarding the nuke factory that had hallucinogens, but I did know that a bunch of acid was brewed in a nuclear facility.
No, a bunch of Air Force people that are in the Air Force, and the ones specifically that guarded the nukes.
In the Air Force.
Aeroforcians?
Yeah. Before the Space Force. Don't get those two confused.
All right, so let's be real.
If you get a job at the Space Force, do you automatically get a Cybertruck?
You should.
I feel like that should be the sign-on bonus, right?
The Cybertruck can fly, right? Like he hasn't.
Well, that was a UFO.
He hasn't told that to the public yet, but definitely the Cybertruck can fly. We all know that, right? Like this isn't something that I'm coming up with as I'm saying it right now. This is something that's been documented over and over again.
It's not shaped like that like for fun. It's the wings that are folded up over the bed. So to access the bed, the wings have to open, and that's where it flies.
And have you ever seen that like Blackbird with all the weird angles and shit, so that they can't use, so that one, it can use cloaking
stealth
technology and completely disappear, and two, they can't find it with any like radar or anything.
Man, that's tough to fly.
It's like fucking John Cena jets, bro.
Could you imagine flying a plane and you can't even find it?
So the UFO, it was a Cybertruck in the alpha testing, right?
Surely.
Like that's what it was.
Yeah, way before it ever got released to the public.
Yeah.
And this news story that just came out, I guess, is the Air Force admitting that yes, it's the Cybertruck.
Yeah,
Pretty sure.
It was unidentified.
I mean, I didn't read it, but that's what I'm going to go with.
it was unidentified because it's stealth.
Oh yeah.
It has all the cloaking technology, remember, bro?
However, it does not have ball-bearing proof windows. Unfortunately.
They're still trying to figure that part out.
They had so much invested in the cloaking technology and flying that they, that was kind of last-minute details that they forgot to wrap up. I don't know, man. Okay, let's break it down. Do you believe in aliens?
Shit. Are we going to go round table? Let's do it.
Yeah.
Are we doing a whiskey and whiskers take or an honest truth? Like,
Whiskey and Whiskers is honest truth, man.
yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, that was a stupid question.
We fully back all statements made during this podcast.
And all statements have been researched extensively. Yeah, absolutely, aliens are real. I think the real question is what kind of aliens have already been here. Clearly, you've got the tall grays, the tall whites. You've got the little green men. I think we've even talked about this on the show before, but and everyone knows about all these. Again, this isn't. I want to talk about the ones that people don't know about, like
the crab people.
or like what about the Cleons?
Yeah.
You know,
North Koreans?
Or, I mean, the lizard people.
the North Koreans.
Yeah.
The lizard people, bro. Fucking Facebook homeboy.
But do you think lizard people are aliens, or do you think they've always been here?
No, I think they're aliens.
Oh, I see. Do you think they came here during our existence, or do you think they came here before us? Before we evolved. Maybe
I think they came here before we evolved. I think they came in the era of like early Cro-Magnon.
In the form of a lizard.
Hey, can I jump on this?
Yeah.
No.
So, I think that we're the aliens.
Whoa.
Yeah, we've heard the speech.
I think that we're the aliens.
So then those pilots were flying to another planet, and they saw an aircraft on another planet, and they're like, "Holy shit, bro! There's aliens."
They
But
do exist.
but really, it's us over there. See?
You do exist. You remember that commercial?
No, I think maybe the reptile people dropped us off here. We're like, man, humans suck. We're gonna put them here on this remote island.
Like we were a shitty like hitchhiker that like smelled like shit. And they were just like, bro, we thought you'd be cool, but you kind of suck. We're going to drop you off on this planet.
Keep throwing up in the back seat. We're done with you, bro.
Yeah.
I've been that guy before.
Yeah, let's not judge too harshly.
Where's your house? That looks good enough. Here's
Dude,
your
but seriously, if you think about it, like every other animal is built for the environment here. Like all the animals have things that are unique to their environment. We're terrible at this. We don't have enough fur. We get sunburnt. We don't survive in water or heat. Or
I mean, not all of us get sunburns.
most.
Hey, man, animals don't survive in
Everybody
water.
looks at Gator.
Hey, easy. Though.
Dude, we go.
Hey, you can throw me in the water. I'll survive. Hey,
we
come
go
on.
bald. I mean, I don't know. Like we
Dude,
don't.
what the fuck are you talking about? We can walk, we can swim, we can fucking
Breathe?
breathe.
That's a huge one.
Yeah. Eat food. We have teeth.
Yeah.
think
We can swim in the water if we have to, but yeah, if you dump us in the middle of the ocean, we're going to
we're
drown.
intelligent, but that's
Anything
because we're
will.
fucking aliens.
But to be fair,
Put an elephant in the middle of the
be
ocean
fair,
and see what he
a
does.
sloth can also swim.
Yeah, he's a mammal.
Slow as a motherfucker, but he can swim.
Babies can swim,
Have you
bro.
tested this? Can sloths actually swim?
Yeah, absolutely.
You,
I'm
threw,
imagining
you
like,
threw your sloth in the pool?
Because I've had a big ass dog that couldn't swim.
what is the Michael Phelps of sloths? Like, you got a badass sloth that like swims like a regular person.
He's got flippers for his claws or something.
He's got a Nike Speedo on.
Hell yeah.
Endorsements, bitch. I got them.
Makes them faster, dude. That swoosh. Everybody who wears it, they're faster or better.
I don't even care about that anymore. I want to see Usain Bolt run the 100-meter with a sloth hanging on his back.
I want to, dude. I'm ready for the Blade Runner dude, and I know Oscar Pistorius, didn't he like kill somebody or something? Whatever. Let's get a new guy. Let's get Usain Bolt, chop his fucking legs off, and give him bionic legs, and let him run 100 miles an hour. I want to see that.
Yeah.
I'm ready for that shit.
Dude.
And then we can start having football players with fucking mech arms and shit.
Hell yeah. Did you ever see, or I'm sure you have, but did you ever hear that Cat Williams bit about poor little Tink Tink?
Yeah.
He gets his legs are like fucked up and he gets them cut off and then he gets little like, little, metal legs or whatever. And then he runs in like the Olympics and wins. And they're like, he had an unfair advantage because he can't get tired and all that shit. And Cat Williams are like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you talking about the motherfucker with no legs?
Yeah, but it's true though, because they have those gazelle bionic legs that they clamp onto their. You know what I'm talking about?
Uh-huh.
They're like stilts, kind of, but they have springs or something in them.
Yeah.
and they can make it. They like run super fast.
Yeah.
I want to why not just make them chop their legs off, give them Blade Runner legs, make them super stupid fast.
Yeah.
Let's just go there.
It's the
I've
same
said
as
it.
like,
We should do it in the UFC for a long
yeah,
time.
I was going to say, it's the same as gladiatory games.
Let them do steroids and
let 'em
give
do
them
a shit
weapons
ton
and
of
close the
steroids.
cage back up like it used to be in the old days.
Throw a lion in there? Yeah, man. Now we're talking.
This motherfucker smoking PCP
No, that's
before.
fucking-
Which UFC fighter would you feed to a lion? Let's
That's
ask that
animal
question.
cruelty. You can't do that, Gator.
No, lions like to eat humans.
You have to feed them to a Brazilian dude.
Vanderlei Silva. How much
Yeah.
eat him?
Yeah, Vanderlei Silva is the best
On-
example of that.
On all of the steroids and with a trident.
And a net.
Yeah.
Trident like the gum.
It'll be a Brazilian barbecue of people, and Vanderlei
That's
will
what it's
eat
like
him.
to chew 5 gum.
Kill a lion with the trident.
I don't know, man.
Shots, let's go so we can review this shit.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to take the
Ooh,
shot.
back to back, man.
The alien has to take one too, though.
Okay.
Fucking aliens.
supposed to tell them about the alien that's sitting here with us.
Dude, while you're pouring those up, we're talking about gladiatorial shit. There's a motherfucker that just got sued and in trouble for allegedly attacking a P. Terry's employee with a gladiator sword.
What?
Yeah.
Where'd you get that from?
I don't know.
This from like an ancient Rome, man. You can't find those.
Probably from the aliens.
Dude,
I wouldn't believe that.
People who collect swords go crazy.
I got a hot take on this one.
All right.
Whenever y'all are ready.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Give us the hot take, and then we'll take the shot and review.
All right, here's what I think. I think we need more motherfuckers chopping P. Terry's employees with swords. P. Terry's fucking sucks. That is a glorified Wendy's burger.
Yeah, it's not good. That's a little extreme, but they don't have good burgers. I've had it once. That's enough.
I'm saying let's give them all kind, like maybe some machetes. Like let's even get experimental. We can start using axes. You know, let's really fuck them up.
Dude, I'm not with you. I kind of like P. Terry's a little bit.
Yeah.
It's
Dude,
a
all right. Here's the reason I like P. Terry's. It's not a glorified Wendy's burger. It's a lesser In-N-Out burger. And I hate to say that. I hate to say it, but it is. It's the same fucking thing. It's a double patty burger with special sauce on it.
Not good.
And the special sauce is basically just fucking Thousand Island dressing.
You get all the things, though, right? Like, get fully dressed, and then they're like, what about this, and this? And you're like, give me all that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to put all that shit on there to make it taste good.
So here's what I want to say. I support P. Terry's because they are trying to be In-N-Out, but Austin local.
I don't like it because
P.
it
Terry's
takes...
isn't Austin local, is it?
Yeah.
I think it is.
Well, I'm still on the same boat. And you know what? I'll even take it a step further and say, not only should we be chopping P. Terry's employees, we should be chopping people that like P. Terry's.
Yeah. I think this is fighting words because we got 2-on-2 right now.
I'm going to go get my katana and start swinging that bitch around.
Yeah.
All right, I got a machete. I ain't scared.
My mall ninja shit.
Yeah, but you like P. Terry's. It doesn't make any sense, bro. You can't do that.
No, P. Terry's is a good burger for what it is. Same way In-N-Out is a good burger for what it is. If you want to go spend $4 on a double stack and eat a fucking burger, then you go to fucking P. Terry's because it's not In-N-Out.
See, you saying that is something similar to something I often want to say, but usually don't, just because, I don't know, don't feel like fucking fighting with your ass. You're not worth it. Fucking Wingstop's better than Pluckers.
No way.
Absolutely
No way.
not.
Yep.
No.
Wingstop sucks.
I don't even like chicken wings. I can tell you that place sucks.
You can... I've lost all faith in you guys.
See?
Rule number 2, Chris. Rule number 2.
See?
No, you're absolutely wrong. I'm going to go even further beyond that and
Get
say...
him, Chop. Get him, Chop.
Not only are you wrong, you're a piece of shit for thinking that you're right.
Man.
Pluckers is arguably the best. Arguably.
Food.
Yeah.
I disagree.
You could make an argument for Wings Up. Wings Up is really fucking good. It did beat out Pluckers for the best wings in Austin for a couple years in a row. That said, Pluckers is fucking slamming. You know who didn't make the fucking list? Wings Up.
Wingstop.
Or Wingstop,
Yeah,
yeah.
you fucked that one up.
Yeah, you did.
Dumbass.
Good
No, Wings
job.
Up won. Wingstop can suck a dick.
I don't give a fuck what you think. I like the goddamn Wingstop garlic parmesan.
That's
It's
okay.
better.
It's okay to be wrong
You like
sometimes.
those microwave chicken wings?
They ain't. They're good. They're good and they're
It's
hot.
okay if they freeze them before, right?
It's all right to be wrong sometimes.
They say Tyson on the bag.
To each their own.
All right, shots, let's go.
All right.
Except for that, Chris. We're going to have to leave it there.
Hey, I still like pimento cheese sandwiches. Fuck y'all.
All right, let's talk about it.
All right.
Sweetness, blah, 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 blah.
3.5.
3.5. Yeah, it's high.
That's a sweet motherfucker.
Yeah.
That tastes like pirate whiskey.
It's
All
not
right.
that sweet.
Crunch?
Not really.
No.
No.
I give
Okay.
Like a 2.
How do you feel? I'll let you guys decide.
I feel like a 2.
I'm with you. 2.5 is where I'd be.
Okay, I'll put it 2. Bite.
It's got a little bite.
3.
Three?
3.5. That's where I am.
I had 3, yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the bottle.
Ooh.
It's plastic.
Lots of writing.
Shit marks.
It says Kentucky. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to read it too, right?
Yeah,
Or at
dude.
least pretend to read it since I don't know how to read.
No, fuck
There's
that.
a lot of words
Isn't
on
that
there.
isn't that the running joke?
There's a good amount of pictures, though.
Fuck that
Yeah.
shit.
Right.
First produced in the early 1900s, the legendary Kentucky Tavern brand was created by whiskey pioneer James Thompson. You remember that bit? Who founded the famous Glenmore Distillery in Owensboro, Kentucky. Bourbon
James
whiskey with
Thompson.
natural flavors, bottled by Glenmore Distillery, Louisville, Kentucky. 80 proof.
Man,
I knew a couple guys from Louisville.
yeah.
I'm not. There's nothing more to that. Just fucking. No,
Shut up, they're cocksuckers.
I really
You know
did. I don't know. There's like a fucking black and white picture of a tavern on the front.
They probably just pulled it down off Google and threw it on there, dude.
Yeah, it's like clip art.
I'm going to come right out and say this. I don't like Kentucky. And I don't mean whiskey. I mean in general.
I mean, the land might be okay if it just wasn't for all the people, you know?
Shit.
I honestly don't feel that way. I just thought it was funny.
Kentucky whiskey fucking sucks, though, dude. I don't like Kentucky
No, there's
whiskey.
good Kentucky whiskey. I mean, you know, there's
There
good.
is.
Yeah, I just, in general, like the people who push that they're from Kentucky suck.
Yeah, they really have not much to be proud of. They need to shut the fuck up, but it's not, I don't know, it's not that
No,
bad.
like, all right,
It's not,
Dude, you're
it's not West Virginia. You know what I mean?
what is this whiskey called?
Kentucky Tavern.
And then Kentucky Deluxe was right there on the shelf next to it. Mm-hmm. All I'm saying is the people pushing the Kentucky, we're fucking Kentucky whiskey brand tend to be sitting on a very low shelf whenever I enter the liquor store.
It's a fact.
You're kind of being a little bit like there's a little bit of discrimination going on though. There's 50 states that aren't Texas, and you could basically
49.50.
make a similar statement about all of them.
There's at least 100 states that aren't Texas, right?
I
Something
think
like
so.
that.
I think they added a few more recently.
Well, I mean, there's got to be states elsewhere.
I mean, maybe there's 51. I don't know.
Maybe in another planet somewhere. Chop, have you seen other states in your journeys?
Definitely.
You know, you lose count when you're at number one. It's not our job to keep track of all the fucking losers.
There's this crazy fucking place
This
called
is what I'm
Montana. That one was wild.
Man.
This is what I'm saying. You're talking crap about Kentucky, but really, it's about equal
But they don't-
across the board.
They don't
I
have
don't know.
whiskey from Montana.
Tennessee makes good whiskey.
Yeah. Texas does.
So I'm going to give this bottle a 1.5.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
How do y'all feel?
Yeah.
Drunkenness, 80 proof. Something
So-
about bottom shelf whiskey does.
Get you drunk,
Seem
and I
like it
will
hits
say
hard.
this has a very reminiscent of the era when we drank Ancient Age, in that it's fucking hot out, so that'll get you drunk faster. Bottom shelf whiskey's good for that.
Can we give it a 2.5, 3?
2.
I say 2.5. I say it's right on par with anything else.
2.5. All right. So Kentucky Tavern, you know.
I will say price per drunkenness, it's good.
Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah. Let's. I don't know that we've ever really talked about this, but it is drinkable.
Yeah,
It was super cheap. I got a big bottle because they didn't even have the small bottle because, you know, who wants to waste their time on that shit?
yeah.
It's like,
Well,
11
the price can't go low enough for a small bottle, so
they have to pay you to take it.
We don't sell $3 small bottles here.
Why are you giving me money?
Yeah, I don't know if you're a broke piece of shit and you want to get a bunch of people drunk or you want to stay drunk for a long time, this might be a good choice.
It's good quarantine whiskey.
yeah. So actually, I want to run with that and talk about some shit. If you're one of the cocksuckers out there, I got a cocksucker of the week. This is it.
Okay.
If you're one of the cocksuckers out there that is hoarding fucking Everclear, you're a fucking cocksucker.
A motherfucker, even.
Yeah. So I guess people are buying fucking Everclear because people know that it's like 90 whatever the fuck % alcohol and using it as sterilizer, but they're reselling it at higher values, much like people buying switches. So the issue that I have is I tried to make some fucking Everclear punch, and I went to the liquor store,
Which is what it's intended to be for, right?
right,
Like,
yeah.
these assholes are buying it and putting it on their fucking hands.
In future situations, just double the vodka.
I did.
Perfect.
But
Smart.
it's just not the same.
I knew you were smart.
So anyway, these cocksuckers are buying up all the goddamn Everclear and then trying to resell it for sanitization purposes when everybody knows that what we need during quarantine is fucking Everclear punch.
Strong booze, yeah.
So I buy all of the ingredients for Everclear punch. I went and bought a 12-pack of light beer. I bought the fucking pink lemonade, in a jug. And then I go to the liquor store and they're like, "Nah, dude, there's no Everclear anywhere. It's all gone."
Like the switches.
Yeah. So
And these assholes these motherfuckers are out there pouring it on the ground.
no, they're cocksuckers. They're definitely cocksuckers. If they were motherfuckers, they wouldn't know what they're doing. But they know what they're doing because they're buying the shit and marking it up.
It's with intent.
It's with intent. They're cocksuckers.
That's
for
right.
Sure.
And they're pouring it on their hands and it's spilling on the ground. They're not even drinking the shit.
You know what they say? Intent is 9/10 of the law.
Dude, we proved this on physics and shit. Scientifically.
So if you, listening, are one of those cocksuckers buying up all the goddamn Everclear, you better fucking have a bottle for me because I need to make legit Everclear punch.
Pink panty droppers.
Yeah.
Or buying up anything for that matter. It's kind of ridiculous, man.
You can redeem yourself if you mix a batch of pink panty droppers and film it and then send us the video.
So this is fun. And in earlier conversations, we talked about like what hobbies are you in? You're trying to make punch.
Yeah.
We've talked about grilling and a couple other things, but yeah, mixed drinks is a fun one. I've also gotten into that shit recently. I've drinking a lot of pina coladas in the last couple of weeks.
Oh, see, I went the opposite route and went from making drinks to just drinking hard liquor straight
from the bottle.
Yeah.
No, I intermittently would throw that in too, but
No, honestly, not really. Honestly, what I've been doing is, the same shit I always do. I drink beer, and then occasionally I'll make a mixed drink. But usually my mixed drink involves like, oh, I don't have the shit to make an old fashioned, so I guess I'm going to pour some whiskey in a glass.
it's a new fashion.
Well, I mean, all right, look, you sound like
good.
a degenerate asshole right now, relatively speaking, like
Yeah.
from previous, like before the coronavirus. But let's be real. What you're doing is isolating, self-entertaining, staying quarantined.
Being
you're protecting
heroic,
people.
really.
Yeah.
And then you got these cocksuckers out there that are pouring Everclear straight on the ground. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, right on their hands, straight on the ground.
They're never going to
Shameful.
drink it.
And instead, you're drinking the shit right out of the bottle. And you know why? Because that's what heroes do. It's good for America.
Yeah. It's good for the country. It's good for the economy.
It's good for the children.
And what better way to disinfect than from the inside out?
Yeah.
Chop, I salute you in your endeavor.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad somebody has my back and appreciates the endeavors that I've
I still
gone
don't-
through to
I still don't have your back though. Don't get that confused.
Not that bad.
the endeavors that I've gone through to make this country a better place. It's not always an easy load to bear, so to speak.
So, speaking of drinking liquor,
Loads.
the other day, I pull up to the store, and I'm like, okay, I need to run inside real quick. I put on my rubber gloves. I put on my mask. I had sunglasses on, so I, had to take the sunglasses off, put my mask over my ears and face and nose, and then put my sunglasses back on. Then put my hat back on, threw my hoodie over my head, and went inside and robbed the liquor store.
Nice.
And they stole the bottle of Kentucky Tavern. huh?
Dude, before Corona...
You didn't grab the top shelf? What the fuck, Blake?
He couldn't see. He had all this shit on his face, man.
He's a
Give him a
greedy
break.
bastard. He hogged that all to himself.
It's
This
Blake,
is the shit
dude.
that he's sharing.
It's Blake.
Dude, before coronavirus, that shit would not have flown. Like, there's no way you could walk into a liquor store with rubber gloves, sunglasses,
no,
a mask, and a hat on.
You would
Like,
have had a shotgun in your face before
Yeah.
you made a move.
dude, I walked right up in that motherfucker.
Damn.
Dude, banks get mad if you walk in with a motorcycle. Word to the wise. Motorcycle helmet going into a
That's
bank?
that's where I was going to go with this. Is a motorcycle helmet proper protective equipment?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because I've definitely walked into the gas station with my motorcycle helmet on at this point and been like, hey, I need fucking cigarettes.
In different times, he would be
I've been
shot.
like, hey,
he probably
give
just
me all
thinks
your
you're
money.
a crazy person.
Yeah.
Well, and so this is the same gas, like right by my house, right? So I go there all the time, and usually when I walk in, he's like, oh yeah, what's up? And sells me my shit, and I leave. This time I came in with a motorcycle helmet on, and he was like, how old are you? The fuck do you mean? And then I realized I was wearing a fucking full face helmet, and he couldn't see who the fuck I was. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm this age. And he was like, oh, okay, cool. And everything
So that's
was
a
fine.
valid point. You were definitely the asshole in that situation, but never give in, Chop. You don't want to get fucking beta cucked by the
Are you a fucking ass? Just run out the store with my beer.
What's your problem, man? Fuck.
Yeah, I definitely felt like I was robbing the liquor store. I didn't. It blew my mind that was like socially acceptable.
It did weird me out the last time I went to the liquor store. So I walked in and I was like, I'm going to grab a few things and get the fuck out of here, right? So, and mainly it was Everclear. Fucking cocksuckers. So I went in and I was like, all right, I'm going to grab a bottle of whiskey, a bottle of vodka for the girlfriend, and then I'm going to get my Everclear and get the fuck out of here. So,
Because that's what heroes do.
yeah. So I show up to the door and it's like, don't fucking browse, get your shit, and get the fuck out of here, basically. Like, you know.
Oh, I'm that cocksucker.
Yeah. So I walk in, and I was like, oh, man, what whiskey do I want? There's so many options. And I was like, oh, dude, I feel the pressure. I need to grab some whiskey and get the fuck out of here. And so I'm like scrambling around, like, oh, do I get the same whiskey I was drinking before? Do I get this one? Do I get this one?
Hey, guy, what whiskey do you recommend?
Yeah. Hey, could you come recommend something to me? And hold my hand while I pick out a bottle? No.
No, I take this different approach. First of all, I'm definitely that cocksucker, and I didn't even realize that I was that cocksucker until you said that. But I've definitely multiple times during coronavirus have been like perusing the whiskey aisle, and they're like, "Hey, can I help you?" And I'm like, "No, I'm good." You know, and in my brain, I'm going, "Shut up, I'm better than you." But
what's the reality, right?
But you know, I've got to choose a whiskey that we haven't drank before, like, and
right, yeah.
it takes a little bit of consideration. So yeah, I'm a browsing motherfucker.
Dude, and I was a browsing motherfucker too. I ended up, so I've been drinking Pendleton, as most of you know from me being remote.
It's like getting a blowjob on a pile of Benjamins or something,
It's
right?
exactly like that.
But better.
But better.
So this time I bought
Getting your butthole licked.
I bought a bottle of Pendleton Midnight. It's their, like, select or, you know, barrel proof or, you know, whatever the fuck. I did that, and then I got another bottle of bourbon, and then I bought the vodka for my girlfriend, and then I went to the counter and was like, hey, Everclear, and they're like, no. So then I proceeded to go carry my lack of Everclear out to the car and put it in, and then immediately fucking slam my car into a pole.
Huh?
Yeah. In the parking lot of the liquor store, which looks really good.
That's almost as bad as leaving your wallet at home, bro.
Yeah, so...
If ever you want to be in this situation.
So you crashed your car in the liquor store parking lot?
Oh, yeah, for
God
sure.
damn it, Chop.
And so it was one of those things where, like, all right, there's parking spots, and then, you know, like, normally they have the little, like, parking curbs in the parking spot, and you look over and you're like, all right, there's no parking curbs. I'm going to drive over this bitch and turn around, right? Or, you know, pull forward and into the lane and go forward. So what they don't see whenever you're doing that was they had one of those poles that's like a cement block, and then it's a fucking street light that goes up. Mm-hmm. And the poles, you know, fucking put two hands together, and it's that big around. But the cement block was lower than the hood of my car. And then the fucking pole was right in that, like, where your seam of your car door meets your windshield. So I go to take off, and I just wham right into the pole.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So mid-coronavirus pandemic, I crashed my car in the liquor store, and then I was like, fuck.
To be fair, you were really drunk. When
Yeah. I mean, come on. Like, why are you going to put a pole at the liquor store?
Bro,
Just so you will hit it.
I'm about to give you the best advice that you've ever gotten in your life. Stop living my story.
So anyway, I fucking crash and then back up and then pull around the pole, and of course my bumper's dragging on the ground. So I'm like, oh fuck, and I get out and I'm like, how do I deal with this? And then some guy comes out of the liquor store, no gloves, no mask, no anything, and he's like, hey, I got some zip ties in my work truck. And I'm like, oh, fuck, shame. Hung my head and was like, yeah, give me the zip ties. So I zip tied my bumper back on and drove home.
So now your car looks better. You straightened it out a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's not as bad.
You got that other dent out now?
Yeah.
Something about silver.
The bumper's back on, and now it's held on by zip ties, so it's real strong.
Yeah, much better than the
Dude, zip ties are the
silly
shit,
putty that
man.
I had it stuck on with before.
The bungee cord and the one wood screw.
Yeah.
But whether you're like arresting somebody or fixing your bumper, dude, those zip ties are fucking kick ass, man. You can do so much shit with zip ties.
Oh, yeah. Like tie a bumper on.
Yeah. Or arrest somebody, tie them up. They'll never get out of that shit.
Yeah. It would have been a lot easier to deal with if I would have had Everclear, but I didn't.
The
But
Whiskey
yeah,
and
zip
Whiskers, the Whiskey and Whiskers website is up. It's whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com. If you'd like to support the show, there's a link to our Patreon account with pledges starting at just $1. Whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com. You can also find links to the show no matter how you choose to listen. iTunes, YouTube, Spotify, Google Play, Podbean, wherever. And there's live feeds to all of our social media on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I put a lot of effort into our Instagram account. It's pretty dope. You should check it out. Again, that's whiskeyandwhiskerspodcast.com.
We got new episodes every Monday. We'll see you next week.